I think the message that's really important for me to drive across what we're doing is a message of just loving yourself, loving who you are, embracing the person that you are, because that acts as the most powerful shield against negativity. And if you can build that shield, then you actually draw good people around you. You draw love, you draw embracement. And when you draw those things, you become confident about being different. You become confident about about being an outlier. And I think if we can pass that message to the world, then who knows?
And again, if you're going to be going to the game and you have a ticket already, make sure you get a wristband to get on the bus. 2928! Hey, there it is. Congratulations. Let's go! Hey. All right, too swaggy.
Thank you so much for being here, Monday. In fact, if I win the tickets, I'll 100%. Bro, don't worry, I'll take pictures at the summer.
Well, actually, I initially grew up in Germany, in Dortmund, so I've been a fan for 50 years. A long time, but I moved to the States in 40 years, and I've tried to bring the spirit over to America. This is the first time they play this kind of tournament, so it's a little unusual, but I think as the tournament advances, the competition heats up, and I think the excitement is growing.
Initially FIFA, and also because of Kagawa. Asian player in the Bundesliga is really cool. And then, yeah, since then I just started following the team more, watching the games, seeing the crowd, and yeah, just really fun. I mean, that's a tough comparison. It's still lively and it's fun to be with the New York crowd. I feel like we probably have one of the bigger crowds in the U.S., but I mean, nothing's gonna be like being by the yellow wall, right? Like it's too different. Yeah, too many people. Everybody loves it. I was a little skeptical at first, honestly, but I feel like the turnout has been huge. The games have been really good. Excited for our team, obviously, but then also for other teams like Fluminense getting through. Like it's really cool to see like all of the new matchups that haven't happened before.
Actually, first of all, I have to just express my feeling. This is the first Club World Cup, and it's a real pleasure to be a part of this important tournament of FIFA. And I feel great. Actually, we had a 2-week busy preparation regarding all aspects, and then finally I received the final game. Yeah, it was a great tournament. Every tournament is a privilege for us to be a part of the tournament. As I said, we have two weeks preparation. We worked in all aspects: team tactics, practical, and also medical. And we started the tournament in the best way. And hopefully, all of the referees they were in the same page. And at the end of the day, I think the team's also happy about the referee's performance. Okay. I'm 47 years old. This would be one of my last tournaments, and it's a pleasure really to be a part of the FIFA tournament, and I try to enjoy every moment of the tournament. The best team of the world, and also the best referees of the world here, and we compete in a fair manner together. We share experience with each other, and we push each other. And as I said, finally I had a chance to officiate the final match, and I have to thank all people who are behind the scenes, like administration, the instructors, and everybody who just push us to be prepared for the tournament. No, actually, as I said, nothing is surprise for us because we have been working in every aspect. So it would be a good game from both teams, and we are trying to do our best and be the best team in the Sunday match.
Well, this was an important moment of this competition, because when we announced that the team of match officials who are appointed for the final is a great moment. As a conclusion, we came from a long journey, the preparation of this competition during the months before, the seminar year, and then 62 matches, and now we are looking for the final. So this was the moment when we announced which members of the Team 1 would have been on the field of play in MetLife Stadium next Sunday. Well, it was an amazing tournament, first ever, first Club World Cup ever, and I would say it was great. We are very happy. We are very happy of refereeing here. The standard was at the expected level. We implemented something new, like the referee's camera, which was received in a great way, even beyond our expectations. So I can say great. Well, when we decide the referee for a final, we always take into consideration several factors. Of course, the performances delivered during the competition. When we started the FIFA Club World Cup 2025, we told the referees that we hoped to be put in a difficult position because of the general standard of the performances delivered by every member of Team 1, and they did it. They really put us in a very, very difficult position, because there were many referees who would have deserved to be in the final. We chose Alireza Fagani and the rest of the team because we think, we are convinced that this is the best team for the final. I hope that the team of match officials of the 63rd match of the FIFA Club World Cup 25 will be at the same standard of the teammates during the competition. We are very confident that this will be. The final, the match officials, the team of match official of the final, because I've been promised that you will have all the remaining stickers on, including the name, which is not. What will not change is the referee, because you will be the referee of the final. Congratulations. We will try to manage. Otherwise, be happy with this shining orange.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations also to your team and your team.
Thank you.
We'll have Facundo.
Originally, I'm from Iraq. I was found in a box on a battlefield in Iraq by a couple soldiers who were supposedly shooting at one another. That's the story, at least, that I was told. They heard a baby cry. They went towards that baby. They saw me and thought, that's an amazing jawline. No, they didn't, but they did take me to an orphanage where I was then raised there for the next 8 years, seeing and experiencing gunshots, executions, every day wondering whether I was going to live or die. Eventually, I came out to Australia. I learned how to walk for the first time. I learned how to use a knife and fork. I came out with my now brother, who I met in the orphanage, not blood, but I always say the only thing thicker than blood is love. And yeah, we came out to Australia. We learned all the basic things I think that humans take for granted sometimes, like walking and, you know, feeding themselves and things like that. For me, doing my hair, got the mullet happening today. And then eventually I decided I wanted to pursue entertainment and music and all that sort of stuff. And so I started to pursue that, went on a TV show, X Factor. A lot of views later, ended up in the US working with some amazing people, from Quincy Jones to Bruno Mars, and more recently went on tour with Coldplay. And I'd been a brother of Chris's, and Chris has been my brother, Chris Martin, for 8 years or so, and he said to me, hey, come on tour with me and join me on a stadium tour, and I did that, and that was pretty epic, and now I'm at the halftime show at the FIFA Club World Cup final. I think the message that's really important for me to drive across what we're doing is a message of just loving yourself, loving who you are, embracing the person that you are, because that acts as the most powerful shield against negativity. And if you can build that shield, then you actually draw good people around you. You draw love, you draw embracement. And when you draw those things, you become confident about being different. You become confident about being an outlier. And I think if we can pass that message to the world, then who knows? Maybe the next person that receives that message can one day perform at the FIFA Club halftime show, but on a serious note, can achieve any of their dreams, whatever their dream is. They catch a dream fever and they go into a dream fever state, and anything becomes possible. And I think humans are capable of extraordinary things. We're a product of the universe, so anything's possible. We can achieve anything in our lives if we truly, truly want it, and if we truly drive for it and dream big. I am glad and grateful that FIFA is doing something like this, because for the first time in the world, we get to see the best clubs around the globe compete against one another. But most of all, FIFA's creating such an epic, it's hard to explain, but such an epic moment and moments, but also incentives, that I feel like, the next one, the entire World Club tournament will be so evened out. Like this one was evened out. There were clubs that made it through that people wouldn't have expected to make it through, and I think it's just going to get harder and more epic as it goes on. So I'm excited for this. It's going to be epic. It's incredible. I honestly wasn't, I didn't expect Americans to show up in the way they did, and I'm glad they did, and I hope that they continue to show up for future tournaments. There's only a few things in the world that I think speaks a universal language, and a few sports probably in the world that speak a universal language. Music, film and television, and sport are the three languages, like universal languages. And out of those sports, FIFA, soccer, football, whatever you want to call it, that is probably the one sport that speaks every single language in the world, and it brings people together. It's one of the most powerful uniting tools you can use in a world that's is extraordinarily divided. We need some happiness. We need a bit of glory. We need little glitz and glam, and we need dreams. And what better place to see dreams and get into a dream fever state than...
As I watched the first game in Miami, then I moved back to Brazil. And then in Brazil, I saw this amazing enthusiasm with the World Cup. We had 4 teams. This is a big thing for us as well. So Palmeiras, Botafogo, Fluminense, and Flamengo. And we saw them beating the European clubs. That was a big challenge for us because the past and the intercontinental games. And then we saw this amazing excitement for the supporters. In Brazil, here, we saw the supporters of Palmeiras doing a really nice party at the Times Square. And then they went to the beach in Miami, and we saw a lot of Botafogo and Fluminense supporters here. And in Brazil, this big hype. So for us, it was really nice to see that and see how the Brazilians get involved with this tournament. For us, the FIFA Club World Cup is a huge thing. And then I had an opportunity to participate in 2 of them, small one. So I wish I could participate in something like this, a big one. And then it was amazing. So to have this opportunity to see Brazilian teams facing the other countries' clubs, different schools of football, different games. So for us, it was a really nice. I wish also that Fluminense could arrive in final, but they had a very good tournament, arriving semi-final, beating big clubs, big teams. So as a Brazilian, I can say that we are very happy with this tournament.
Like the president say, FIFA is welcoming everybody. FIFA is a worldwide competition, so it's we need to change a little bit the perception of where and who is complaining about what. As the president say, we would love to have Liverpool and many other teams here. We would love to have many teams from all over the world, but the perception of what we are doing and what happened here is a passion for the football and give to everybody the possibility to qualify all over the countries around the world. We are not focusing on Europe. We are, half of us come from Europe. We would love to see our teams represented here much more than what we have. And I have the same joy of Brazilian that has 4 teams here with incredible results on the field and outside the field. So it's a lot of going on, but I play in Australia, I play in New Zealand. My first game by the way, it was actually in Wellington, in New Zealand, when I was there. And the level of passion that they have there is the same level of passion that we have here, or in Europe, or in South America. It's with different values, of course, with different things, but this is what the FIFA need to represent and stay strong in that, and having the possibility to open up to more clubs, it would be amazing, of course. So we need to consider a lot of things. We have a meeting yesterday about this and other things that is going on, but this is what it is, but we need to remember where we're taking this consideration from, and where we put them. If we're talking about world, FIFA need to represent the world. South Africa, Middle East, South America, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, everywhere. So, as President say, have the possibility, the dream to play in this kind of competition is something that some players maybe don't have. I mean, think about Kvaratskhelia that is going to play the finals tomorrow. Georgia never qualified for the World Cup. The level of the guy is unbelievable. And with this competition, he has the possibility to compete in the World Cup, in the Club World Cup final, or even play there. So we are coming from a generation that still now have kids, and everybody has kids here, that we dream to play in some kind of competition, not win, to play. And we need to keep, and FIFA is obligated to think about this, all these kids that still want to play one day in some kind of competition. And I think in this way, we are super happy to have Auckland here. And for the future, who knows?
And at the end, before that speak about numbers, we need to analyze exactly the numbers of the history of football and try to analyze the environment of the football, because at the end, we like players, you like journalists, you need to change and adapt always at the present moment. All of us start doing the preseason in the mountain, and then start with the small friendly games, and then pass to the official games. But at the end of my career and in the present, all the teams are doing the preseason or here in US or in Asia to play big games from the first day of the preseason, and nobody say nothing. So we need to calculate very good, because now we have 5 substitutions that gave a big change for the managers to manage the team, to have all the entire roast happy, motivated, full motivated, because they have more players that can play, and also to give some rest. Obviously, they don't want, because they wanted to play 90 minutes always, but always to give some rest at the players that are playing more. So if you calculate the minutes that the players are playing now, it's more or less the same minutes that the players play 15 or 20 years ago. So before that, do some affirmation. We need to compare, to study, because normally throw words and it's too easy, but make a good analysis is little hard.
We heard nobody will come to the games, and we had, with the final tomorrow, almost 2.5 million spectators in the stadiums. This is around 40,000 per match. There is no league in the world, except for the Premier League in England, who has an average of 40,000 spectators. But in the Premier League, at every match there is one home team. Here, all teams were playing, of course, in neutral venues. We have seen how America has embraced all different communities from the entire world. Of course, the heat is definitely an issue. It's an issue all over the world. I remember last year we were at the Olympic Games in Paris, and the games, the football games, even other sports, but I'm speaking about football, so the games being played during the day were played in very hot conditions. We need to look at what we can do better. We introduce cooling breaks. It's obviously very important. We water the pitch. We can see how we can do things better in America as well as in Canada, for next year in Vancouver. We have stadiums as well which are covered, so we'll definitely use these stadiums more in the day. But of course, these are questions that we have to study, and I mean, America, United States have been a fantastic host of this tournament. We've had fans traveling from all over the world. We sold tickets to 168 countries, and fans were coming here to enjoy the games. We had the joyful invasion of, I don't know, Miami Beach, or the Rocky Balboa statue in Philadelphia, or Times Square in New York, by different fan groups. The South Americans, the Brazilians, the Argentinians gave us a lot of joy. The Egyptians, the Moroccans, the Tunisians, the Saudis, everyone who came to play, came with their fans, the Japanese, they enjoyed. The Europeans, they had fun. The Mexicans, the Americans, everyone enjoyed. We heard as well, with so many Europeans, European teams, there will be no real competition because they are so much better than all the others. Well, actually, teams from 6 different continents made at least 1 point in this competition. Teams from all continents scored at least a goal. Teams from Mexico, from United States, from Saudi Arabia passed to the next round. Al Hilal eliminated Manchester City in one of the biggest surprises, but what a match that was, 4-3 in Orlando. We had surprises, we had great football, we had, of course, great games as well. We heard as well that financially it would not work, it would be a flop, nobody's interested. Well, I can say that we generated over 2 billion, almost 2.1 billion revenues with this competition for 63 matches, that makes an average of $33 million per match. There is no other club competition in the world today that comes anywhere close to a value of $33 million per match. So it is already the most successful club competition in the world from all different measurements. We said it already, but it seems that it has not yet gone over. FIFA makes 0 revenues from this competition. 100% of the revenues of this competition goes back to club football. There is 1 billion prize money for the participating club, which again is an important amount for many, many, many clubs in the world, for all clubs who participated, $1 billion, and 250 million a percentage which is higher than any other football organization or sports organization in the world. $250 million will go to solidarity, to clubs all over the world, because we want to grow club football all over the world. And the remaining amount, of course, goes to cover the organizational costs as well. So FIFA will generate 0 out of this. Everything is invested 100% in club football, prize money, and solidarity. And this is very, very important for the growth of club football. Obviously, President Trump is the President of the United States of America, host country of this FIFA Club World Cup, one of the 3 host countries of the FIFA World Cup next year. He embraced immediately the importance of the FIFA Club World Cup and then, of course, of the World Cup next year, he established a White House task force chaired by himself, in which we all, of course, participate, because an event like a Club World Cup and then a World Cup next year, these are huge events with hundreds of thousands of people coming in, going out, traveling, going to games. You cannot even think of organizing an event like this, like the Club World Cup, 100,000 accredited people only, so working around the event, organizing such a competition without the full engagement and full support of the government, the state, and then all the local governments. And in this respect, of course, my great thanks go to President Trump and his entire team. They've been fantastic. The President will attend the match, the final tomorrow as well, and he certainly loves as well the trophy, as we know. Creo que la salud de los jugadores es fundamental para nosotros en FIFA, por eso estamos constantemente hablando con los jugadores, cómo se puede mejorar todo, cómo podemos mejorar las condiciones. Los 5 cambios, por ejemplo, van en esta dirección. El VAR mismo va en esta dirección, reduciendo de mucho la violencia que se podía ver hace unos años en el fútbol. Hemos creado una task force presidida por Arsène Wenger para estudiar el nuevo calendario, para estudiar cómo se puede mejorar la salud de los jugadores, y esto es, por supuesto, fundamental, porque nuestro trabajo tiene que ser de poner los jugadores, que son los protagonistas, en las mejores condiciones posibles para jugar. Ahora, los que juegan más partidos también son los que ganan y los que llegan a las finales.
This is the famous key, because this is not just a normal trophy. It's a very special, unique trophy. And with this key, we can actually open the trophy and unfold what it represents. 1 second, huh? You can come here so you can see.
Y yo creo que ha sido una participación y ojalá.
And hundreds of millions online.
The best in the world is huge.
Places and just celebrate. This is.
You want to try the other side?
Many thanks, Eric, for helping me to show and showcase this incredible new trophy. This is the FIFA Club World Cup trophy, and we are here today in Trump Tower. A great pleasure and a great honor to not just unveil officially the trophy in New York, but to tell everyone, and I say hello as well to all the distinguished representatives of the media who are here present today, to tell everyone that this trophy will actually be here on display until the final. So for the next week, it will be based here in Trump Tower, open for everyone, every fan of football or soccer, every one who is not yet a fan but who will become a fan, they can come here, they can visit the trophy, they can take, of course, pictures and see as well what it represents. It is special, it is unique, it is there to celebrate a new competition, a new World Cup, the FIFA Club World Cup. Before saying something about that, though, let me say one other thing, which is also a reason why we are here in Trump Tower today, because the second announcement is that, of course, FIFA, being a global organization, to be global, you have to be local, you have to be everywhere. So we have to be in New York, not just for the FIFA Club World Cup this year and the FIFA World Cup next year. We have to be in New York as well when it comes to where our offices are based. And so we're opening today as well an office of FIFA here in Trump Tower. As well from the local authorities, of course, in New York, New Jersey, in all the host cities. It has been incredible, and this has contributed, of course, to make the FIFA Club World Cup such an incredible success so far. We have now still a few games to go, 3 matches, the 2 semifinals tomorrow between Fluminense from Brazil and Chelsea from England, and the day after tomorrow between Real Madrid from Spain and Paris Saint-Germain from France. But we all know that these clubs are not just from these 4 countries, they are truly global clubs. We have players from 25 different nationalities still present in the semifinals. We have, for example, a player from Georgia or a player from Venezuela who are playing the semifinals. Their countries have never qualified for a World Cup, but their best players are playing in this competition. And this says it all, what this trophy represents and what the FIFA Club World Cup represents. A new competition, a challenge that we took to start a new era of club football. This is what football does, what FIFA wants to do, to bring the world together. And our motto as well for this FIFA Club World Cup is Unite for Peace. We need, of course, peace in these troubled times, and we're all working on this direction. And it is very important that we show that people can come together in a peaceful atmosphere and they can celebrate together the beauty of the game, obviously, but also the beauty of being together and spending a good moment in good company.
We're going to rope it off, and we're going to let the tens and tens of thousands of people that come into this lobby every single day, we're going to have them look at this amazing trophy. But just on behalf of myself, on behalf of New York, on behalf of the Trump Organization and everybody that works in this building, we love you. We're honored. We're excited about all the things that FIFA is doing.
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Are you having fun? Me too. It's great to have you here. It's great what you are doing. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. We are all part of a fantastic organization, the FIFA Club World Cup, the world coming together. Today, again, a match between a team from Germany and a team from Korea uniting here in this beautiful city of Cincinnati. It was fantastic stadium, and what the people see, and that's why I love what you do, and I thank you really from the bottom of the heart, because the first thing that everyone sees is you. Is your smile, is your face, is your kindness, is your passion, is your heart. You stand for all the good things that we speak about when we speak about football or soccer. How do you call it? Football or soccer? We can call it whatever we want. The most important thing is that we enjoy, we have fun, we smile, and that's exactly what you stand for. So really, for me, it is a fantastic pleasure to be here, to spend a little bit of time with you, to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm looking forward to this game, of course, to the future next year, the World Cup. We are uniting the world here in America. We bring people together, and we see that even if many things are happening around the world, when people come to enjoy a sports event, a soccer event, a football event, a global event, like this Cabo Cup or the World Cup next year, people, they just want to come and have a good time and celebrate and enjoy with friends, with family, with children. And you made this all happen. So again, a big thank you, a big hug to all of you, and continue to enjoy, continue to give smiles and pleasure to people from all over the world. They are so happy because you are so happy. So again, big thank you. Keep up the great work, and we are together.
Nossa, eu estou muito feliz de ter a oportunidade de estar aqui representando os fãs e sendo uma fã, né? Porque no nosso Brasil, todo mundo sabe, acho que o mundo inteiro, que nós temos futebol no nosso sangue. E estar aqui vendo e vivendo história é um prazer. Eu acho que, para mim, o legal do Mundial é que todos nós, não importa de que time nós somos, temos algo em comum, que é o amor ao futebol. Então eu acho que esse sentimento nos une. Estamos aqui pelo amor do esporte. Não existe algo mais bonito do que presenciar isso e ver os fãs, entendeu, assistindo o seu time, cantando, entendeu, dando suporte a todos os jogadores. É de arrepiar, não importa qual time que faça isso. Para mim, eu assistindo isso, eu sempre acho uma coisa espetacular, o amor que vem de todos eles. Olha, é incrível estar no palco, no palco onde o Brasil ganhou a Copa de 1994, né? Eu estava assistindo, eu sempre acompanhei o nosso time desde pequeno. E naquela época, eu nunca imaginei que ia chegar tão longe. Então, assim, estou vivendo o meu sonho, estando aqui, entendeu? Torcendo e fazendo parte do Mundial, que é primeiro na história da FIFA, Mundial dos Clubes, e eu aqui assistindo. Nunca no mundo inteiro eu ia imaginar que eu estaria aqui. E assistindo um dos times do Brasil também.
Insane, you know, there's no other fans like this in the sports. They're just so energetic, so much passion. It's incredible to see them.
I've just been enjoying the whole thing, you know, just having like big club like PSG is coming here just to play some games. It's really, we don't see it every day, so this like I'm really enjoying it, just coming to the game. And today I came with my family, so it's just a good thing to come with my family and enjoy the game. Having the Club World Cup here in the US and having, like I said, all this team coming here, I think that's going to really help, you know, football become like even more popular. And I think so far it's been really good.
Obviously, it's a dream come true when there's a tournament played over here in the States, and so instead of taking a flight to catch a game, I'm just driving down the 101. But so far it's been really interesting, the dynamic between most of the South American clubs that I've followed my life and the European clubs, and seeing South America hold its own. There's a lot of hope that this tournament, every time around, is going to have even more pedigree, and it's going to mean more than almost any single one when it's done right. And so far it's been incredibly exciting. There's been a lot of drama. We're still in the group stages, and so I could only imagine when it starts becoming the round of 16 and the quarters that it's going to get crazy. If you're near a stadium, you got to go directly to it because there's nothing like international club play. If you're at home, tune in. I think the storylines within it are going to be fascinating. I think people should tune in because there's no drama like this anywhere else. I think the entire world gets to share an experience in following not just your country, but the clubs that you live and breathe and die for. And so, yeah, it's just, the concept itself is so brilliant. I think as a little kid, whenever I played FIFA, I would create tournaments like this, you know? I'd put the best teams in the entire world to face each other and just to see who was the best. And this is truly a World Cup. This is clubs from everywhere. And so I think that drama and what that means for each of these clubs, I think is worth watching.
Clubes, grandes jogadores, né, grandes espetáculos. Acho que isso faz com que o público cada vez mais tenha essa atração pelo futebol. E o futebol vai além do campo, né? A gente trazer time de todos os países aqui se confrontarem para o desenvolvimento do futebol. Às vezes as pessoas pensam que tem alguns clubes que não estão ao nível, mas para a gente elevar o nível, eles têm que participar dessas competições, ver quanto é bom e quanto podem aprender. Acho que a torcida é um fator sempre importante, né? Mas acho que o espetáculo em si, a organização, os campos de futebol de grande qualidade faz com que os jogadores possam se exprimir da melhor maneira possível. Chegando aqui no estádio, relembra muito, né, daquele jogo, daquela final, a ansiedade de querer chegar no estádio. Ontem à noite também estava com essa ânsia de chegar hoje aqui, né, de ver o estádio lotado novamente. E você fica para a história, é um jogo, né, uma partida de 90 minutos aí que você pode marcar ou para o bem ou para o mal, mas já participar de um evento como uma final de uma Copa do Mundo, acho que todo jogador sonha.
Yeah, it's been one of the most fun things that we've been able to do. You know, anytime we can welcome the world here, it just adds to the history and the iconic nature of this building, and it's been really neat to see people coming here, many for the first time seeing America Stadium and seeing the world's game on this stage. Yeah, we do a lot of matches here, a lot of friendlies where people come and they get to cheer on their teams. But when they get to come here to a game and a match where it actually matters and the score goes up on the board, but it also means something for the tournament, I think it just adds a little bit more. And so if you want to come see some of the most competitive soccer, football in the world, come out to the Club World Cup.
I love it, but I love the game of football as a whole. One, because I'm not very good at it, but I just like the energy that's always in the stadiums. Both sides of every club, the fans are coming out, chanting, standing the entire game. I love it. I love it when fans are acting crazy and supporting their club, their team, whatever it may be in any sport. But all the fans that are here showing a lot of love and chanting is good. I will say that the South American clubs, country, they do love their football and they support them through and through. As you may know, I also believe that I am South American, whether it be Brazilian, whether it be Colombian. We all know who I support, who's my favorite footballer ever. So, you know, maybe one of these days afterwards, I'll get to go play for a Brazilian club, football. But like I always say, after my career, I will play Flamengo basketball.
Happy to be in it, happy to be here, happy to have the opportunity to play the best teams in the world. It's a great honor for our club. The setting, it's been fabulous so far. Oh, God, football is the biggest sport in the world. It's a rectangle and a round ball. You can play it anywhere. It's the game of the streets. It's the game of the nicest pitches on earth, and it's great to see it all over the U.S. I know on the women's side, it's been incredible for years in the U.S., but we need to get it rolling on the men's side. I'm thrilled to have FIFA move to my home state, Florida. They're just down the road. So to Infantino, thank you for bringing the beautiful game to one of the greatest countries in the world. You know, what's so amazing about this event, like, countries playing in the World Cup, that's important, right? But clubs playing a World Cup format, it's really amazing to see the level from league to league, from country to country, and the different styles of play.
Because national teams come together very quickly. They're like all-star teams. They don't have much time to practice. So you don't really see, Brazil in, quite the same way as you do in the clubs of Brazil or the clubs of England or France. So I love this club format of the World Cup. We're really finally seeing the levels from league to league, from country to country, and this competition just has to get bigger. It's really important.
Pues hasta ahora me ha parecido maravilloso, una muy buena conexión, una muy buena reacción de todos los fanáticos, de todos los aficionados, de todos los equipos, y eso pues es bonito, es maravilloso. El fútbol hace esa magia, ¿no? Todos los equipos vienen a jugarse todo, el todo por el todo, y eso es muy bueno para el fútbol mundial y obviamente para sus equipos. Ha habido partidos de gran nivel, calidad, ¿no? Pues es algo único, es algo maravilloso, pocas veces se da esa oportunidad. Hoy lo está haciendo el Mundial de Clubes y creo que la gente se está dando cuenta. ¿Y cómo se está dando cuenta? Con la audiencia que a veces los acompaña. Entonces eso es maravilloso. Es un preámbulo para lo que viene el 2026.
I mean, it's been amazing, honestly, like the energy, the fans. I don't know, it's a different type of energy. I don't know, I've always been inside of Europe when like the World Cup is happening, but I've never actually been to a game. So to actually like come to a game and to like actually be here, it's kind of amazing. PSG is here, and so for me, like, it's always cool to like see them on TV and now to finally see them in real life. I was like, oh wow. But I mean, I think it's amazing. Like the energy out there is really crazy. Just how excited people are, even from the other team, like just how all together, it just feels like one big excitement.
Well, Pasadena is proud to have FIFA, to have these great athletes, and to have the world's greatest game right here in the Rose Bowl Stadium, a stadium that we consider to be the greatest stadium in the world. I know there's lots of competition, but we love our stadium, and we love having FIFA here, and it's great athletes here. Well, I think fans, when they come here, sense the history, the heart and soul of this stadium. So many great athletes in soccer and American football, in music have come here. And I think when you come here, you get a sense of that history, you get a sense of the heart and soul of the stadium, and that's why they should come here. And it's great soccer, great athletes, great weather, and a great experience. So come on down.
Comme on l'a dit depuis le début de saison, on voulait remporter tous les trophées. On a remporté pratiquement tous les trophées qu'on voulait et dimanche, on a l'occasion de jouer une grande finale face à Chelsea et on va tout donner pour remporter aussi ces trophées-là parce que c'est un trophée important. Elle a été très bonne, franchement on a été très bien accueillis, que ce soit à Los Angeles, Seattle, Atlanta et maintenant New York. Voilà, on a passé de très bons moments, que ce soit sur le terrain et en dehors, et voilà, on est fiers de faire partie de cette Coupe du Monde des clubs et voilà, on espère revenir d'ici 4 ans aussi.
Yeah, we didn't know what to expect when we first come here, but as the tournament's gone on, we've enjoyed it. Yeah, it'll be a good feeling, I think. Hopefully we can do it on Sunday. I think everyone's been good in their own way, and everyone's helped a lot. Obviously Pedro scored a few goals, both of João Pedro and Pedro Neto. But like I said, everyone's done well.